Good morning. My name is Moses Gaither Ganem, and I use he, him pronouns. And along with Reverend Krista Taves, welcome to Eliot Chapel. We are a free, liberal congregation aspiring to the ideal of beloved community. Carl Serbell is available for pastoral care if something is weighing on your heart. If you or a little one become restless, there is a live feed in our fellowship hall, which is through those doors and to the left. And there is plenty of room to run. There will also be snacks after the service in Fellowship Hall, and you are welcome to take your younger children out to the playground. To our guests, thank you for being here. If you have questions about our congregation or about Unitarian Universalism, you may find Yvonne Serbell waving back there. She can answer your questions. There are also guest forms at both entrances to the sanctuary and at the QR code on the screen so that we can stay in touch. Please join us for coffee hour and take a blue cup so that we can be sure to welcome you. And if you are a member, please look for the blue cups and be sure to welcome them. Our online coffee hour is at 1:30. And now, I invite you, as you wish, to join in our welcome today by responding with "You are welcome here" at the end of each statement. If you are black, brown, white, indigenous, APIA, whatever your origins, you are welcome here. If you are an immigrant, a refugee, or a person without documentation, you are welcome here. If you believe in God all of the time, some of the time, or none of the time, you are welcome here. If you have a disability, visible or invisible, or are neurodiverse, you are welcome here. If you have been here 100 times or just came today, you are welcome here. If you want for nothing or struggle each day to make it through, you are welcome here. No matter whom you love or what your gender identity, you are welcome here. For this is a community of diversity, of love, and of justice, and it is good to be together. Let us enter into the spirit of worship. be doing the congregation? Are you doing the congregational covenant? That's what I thought. Yeah. I know. I was just checking. Yeah. It's okay. 103 years ago, Norbert Capek was making his way to work in Prague, Czechoslovakia. His heart was heavy. Norbert was the minister of the Unitarian Church of Prague. Many members had been part of the Czechoslovakian independence movement to free their country from outside rule and become a democracy. After Czechoslovakia gained independence in 1918, there were many differences of opinion about what freedom looked like, including in his church. It threatened to divide them. In his frustration, Norbert picked an armful of flowers from the roadside and put it in a vase at the door to the church. "You are like these flowers," he said, "each one different and unique, but together, with our differences, we are beautiful and strong." The flower service was born. In the Unitarian Universalist tradition, we light a chalice to symbolize the beating heart of this beloved community. Our chalice lighting is by Amy Zucker Morgenstern. Within the heart of the flower, the fountain of beauty. Within the heart of the community, a fire that warms and dances. Within the heart of each of us, a spark of the spirit of life. Holy, holy, holy. Please rise for our opening hymn, number 21, For the Beauty of the Earth.
Good morning. Good morning. For those of you who are looking on the screen, this will be correct, but for those of you who have hymnals, in the fourth verse of this, we will be singing For the Joy of Human Care, sibling kindred, parent-child, not sister-brother.
As Unitarian Universalists, we are a people of the covenant. And the words and thoughts and reflections of our covenant are the seeds that we plant with the vision of who we are called to be, what we are called to do. I invite you to join with me in the covenant of this congregation. As a free congregation, we promise to one another our mutual trust and support. To create beloved community, we promise to be kinder to each other than we have to be, to listen fully to each other with an open mind and heart, to speak responsibly and respectfully, and to find ways to improve our church for all members and friends. Please be seated.
Every week, we share our offertory with a community organization that reflects our values and commitment to service. This month, we are sharing our plate with Abortion Action Missouri. This organization is protecting the right to have an abortion in Missouri and is organizing massive action to help defeat the latest attempt to ban abortion. Please be watching for ways to get involved. You can donate through the plate or through the QR code on the screen and in your order of service. We practice generosity, knowing our gifts create ripples of love and care in our community. Let us be a generous people. Please join me in dedicating this offering. To the work of the church, which is weaving a tapestry of love and action, we dedicate our lives, and these are offerings.
Good morning. Today we'll have our wisdom story from up here because it's a little busy at the front of the sanctuary. The Rebel Garden. Violet was not supposed to be here. She had sashayed in on the wind, a wild, purple, untidy little flower, and landed right in the middle of the grand garden of Greensworth, where everything was neat and sorted and perfectly arranged. The head rose looked down at Violet, wrinkled her nose, and said, "Roses go in the rose row, darling. Sunflowers go in the sunflower section, and wildflowers don't go anywhere at all. So shoo, leave this garden at once." Well, Violet looked around the garden. It was very tidy. It was very sorted. But it was also, she thought, very lonely because each flower was only with its own kind. So she let the wind carry her away from the hedgerows and said to herself, good try, hedgerows. But what if I build something different? I'm going to build a rebel garden where everyone is welcome, where things don't need to be sorted. Rebels don't need to be sectioned. She started small. She found a single daisy sitting behind a fence at the edge of the garden. Daisy had been behind the fence for so long that she'd forgotten what sun felt like on her petals. "Hey, Daisy," said Violet, "you come with me, hon. I'm building a rebel garden, and I want you in it." "But I am not allowed to pass the fence," said Daisy. "I know," said Violet. "Come anyway." Daisy thought about it for exactly 3 seconds. "All right, I come with you." Together, Violet and Daisy found a forgotten corner of the garden, a scrubby little patch of dirt near the old stone wall where nothing had ever been planted because nobody had ever bothered. "Here," said Violet, "this is where we'll build." But Daisy looked at the empty patch of dirt with disappointment. "But there's nothing here." "Not yet," said Violet. They needed more flowers. Violet went to the sunflowers, standing all stiff in a straight line, all facing exactly left. "We're building a garden," she said, "a different kind, a rebel kind. No rows, no rules about who stands where, just flowers, growing however they like." And the sunflowers swayed uncertainly. "I've always wanted to face the other direction," admitted the tallest one quietly. "Then come," said Violet, "in the rebel garden you can face every direction." Word spread through the garden the way it always does. On the breeze passed from petal to petal. A shy bluebell came, then 3 marigolds who had always been told they were too bright and too orange, and then a small, scruffy dandelion who had never been considered a proper flower at all. "So," said the dandelion, "I heard about this garden, eh? Can I belong here?" Violet looked at her sunny yellow face, her scrappy green leaves, her absolute refusal to stop growing no matter how many times she was pulled. "You're exactly who we need," said Violet. Daisy found the sunniest spot and planted herself right in the middle. The sunflowers arched overhead like a golden canopy. The marigolds blazed in the corners. The bluebell wound itself happily around the old stone wall. And the dandelion of course, planted herself right at the entrance, the very first flower anyone would see. Violet stood back and looked. It was wild. It was colorful. It was nothing like the neat rose of the grand garden of Greensworth. It was, she thought, the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. And that's when the head rose appeared, wearing a most serious expression. "Stop this at once," said the heated rose. Everyone went quiet. "This is not how a garden works. Flowers grow on their own kind. It's the rule. It has always been the rule." Violet's stem trembled just a little bit. The dandelion shrank back. Even the sunflowers drooped. But Daisy stepped forward. "I grew behind a fence all my life," she said. "I never got any sun. I never got any rain. I just waited because that was the rule. Was that good for me?" And then Violet spoke. "Head rose, does our garden hurt yours? Your rows are still straight. Your roses are still red. We're only in the forgotten corner, the patch nobody wanted." The head rose looked at the rebel garden for a long, long time. She looked at the dandelion standing bravely at the entrance. She looked at Daisy blooming more fully than she ever had behind her fence. "Well, it is rather colorful," she finally said. And she went back to her place in the rose garden. The next morning, 3 roses nervously appeared at the entrance. "We heard," said the smallest rose, "that anyone can grow here. Can we?" The dandelion smiled her scrappiest, biggest smile and said, "Anyone, especially you." By the end of the week, the rebel garden was full and bright and buzzing with bees, and the flowers looked at what they had built, the colors, the tangle, the joy of it all. "We did it," said the bluebell. "We really did," said the dandelion. "I think," said the littlest marigold, "that our work is done." Everyone nodded. Everyone smiled, except Violet. "But is it done?" she said quietly. End of part 1. All right, Moses. In the original flower communion, Reverend Capek brought the flowers to his congregation. This tradition has evolved, and now we bring our own flowers and gather them together. The flowers represent each of us. The vases that receive them are this beloved community and the larger community of humanity. Many of us brought flowers today. Some of us didn't. If you would like a flower, raise your hand. And if you have more than one flower, would you share some of your flowers with those who don't have them? I think we have our rebel garden all ready to go. All right, thank you, everyone. Everyone have them now? Who wants one, anyways? All right, thank you. right, let us begin. In Unitarian Universalism, our communions are open. You do not need to be a member or believe as we do to participate. Today, you are part of this beloved community, and you are also free to just observe.
We will start with the south side of the sanctuary, which includes the south transept. If you are sitting on the south side, so from on this side of the sanctuary, come down the south aisle, place your flowers in the communal vases, and go back to your seats using the north aisle and circling around to the south aisle. We will go row by row, file up, then we will move to the north side of the sanctuary. Row by row, file up the north aisle, come down the south aisle, place your flowers in the communal vases first, and then go back to your seats.
No, this way.
Oh, it is that way?
This way, yes, this way.
Oh, it's always this way, excuse me.
Always this way.
It says okay, all right.
And then the balcony.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me.
That's right.
So it's always this way.
It's always this way.
Always
yes.
this way.
Always
Very good,
counterclockwise.
very good. Wonderful.
And then we'll have the balcony.
Okay,
Then you'll come down, and you'll go down this way, and we're going to bring you a vase. Okay? So you don't have to do the stairs. All right. As wildflowers in a garden, we come from many directions, carried by wind, water, wildlife, and human hands. Each of us dropped into the soil, hoping for nutrients and water, becoming first a seedling, then a strong flower stretching towards the sun. We become together a rich rainbow of color, full, unique, and beautiful. Let the flower that you hold represent the fullness of who you are. As you bring the flowers together, let the vases represent this beloved community that receives us in our full diversity as we are, a spark of the divine, a blessing to each other, good and holy. Oh, and one more thing. Moses, would you bring a vase first for those who can't walk up
Absolutely.
here? While I do the choir.
Absolutely.
And then we'll invite you to start on this side. Let us begin.
Oh, thank you.
Move through. Thank you. We're having a traffic jam. Anyone can please come forward as here to keep this line moving. Thank you. Moving around so we don't have the same kind of traffic jam that we did the first time around. So when this line ends, the back rows, you're welcome to file in. We're going to start from the back. Okay, sure. Front start. I've been redirected by the AV team who knows way more than I do about human movement. Oh, God. Please go around this way. Please go around this way, counterclockwise. It'll help us keep the traffic moving, counterclockwise. Unitarian Universalists don't follow directions well, do ya? Okay, we need you to go counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Textbook, man, textbook. It's a rebel garden, I know. You're all flower rebels, so that's good. All right. And now the balcony, you can start coming down and waiting at the doors, these doors here, to come in when this line is finished, and then come back out through those doors. You can come this side as well. This side as well. Good morning. Yeah. Bob? Let's go this way. Okay. Yes. can move to the end. Hi. Here, come this way. Hi. Hi. You come around this way. Yep. Alas, our rebel garden has been planted. Please join me in blessing these flowers with the words Reverend Norbert Capek used at the very first flower service. Infinite Spirit of life, we ask thy blessing on these thy messengers of fellowship and love. May they remind us that amid diversities of knowledge and of gifts, to be one in desire and affection, and devotion to good and to beauty. May they also remind us of the value of doing and sharing with one another. May we cherish friendship as a most precious gift. May we be strengthened by the knowledge that one Spirit, the Spirit of love, unites us. And may we endeavor together for a more joyful life for all. No.
Good morning. Good morning. I am Reverend D, the Assistant Minister, and together with Kathy Bruntz, a member of the Board of Trustees and the chair, no, she corrected me, the leader of the Welcome Team, it is our honor and privilege to recognize all who became members since last May. And we are even including those who could not be here because they were in such places as South Africa. So you will hear their names if they are not coming.
When you join a Unitarian Universalist congregation, you are joining the people of the congregation. Membership is covenantal, each of us making a sacred promise to walk together. To join Eliot Unitarian Chapel is to make this sort of promise, not only to one person, but to the hundreds who gather here. As we call your name, join us in the front. Bring your order of service, you will be receiving a gift, Love at the Center, as a token of our appreciation for becoming part of this beloved community. Cheryl Bartloff, Andrea Barnes, Stephen Barnes, Debbie, and I apologize, Barmel, Judith Jan Becker, Dr. William Becker, Corinne Bowman, Ken Bowman, Jill Capes, Jerry Castellan, Rhonda Coleman, Bob Delaney, Sharon Ganon, Alice Kohler, Heather Kowitz, Danielle Kinniston, Barbara Labitska, David Moeller, Tom Phelps, Gary Rickard, Crystal Sander, Rachel Santon, Lindsay Smith, Liz Sondhaus, Chris Stout, Cora Stout, Laura Tyree, Wendy Tyree, Ellen Wadich, Kenneth Wadich, Brent Youngblood, and finally Cassie Youngblood. In case you weren't counting, that is 32 new members this year. As a Unitarian Universalist community, Eliot Unitarian Universalist Chapel's mission is to love courageously, grow spiritually, and to act for social justice. It is our pleasure to welcome you to membership in this community. On behalf of this gathered congregation, I ask you now to bear witness to your decision with the words printed in your order of service. New members, read aloud with me. I accept membership in this congregation as a privilege as well as a responsibility. I affirm come here as a whole person with weakness as well as strength, hopes as well as needs. I commit myself to support of this community, as together we learn both to receive and to give. I come eager to seek, willing to grow, and ready to serve. Now, the rest of the congregation, please join with me. This is in the order of service. We, members of Eliot Unitarian Universalist Chapel, welcome you as companions in our ongoing search for truth. We offer you friendship and support as together we covenant to live by the principles of our free faith.
Let us show our appreciation to our new members by clapping.
morning, everybody. We're ready to take it back to the 70s. Are you ready?
Thank you. And thank you to the 32 new members. So, let's head back to the rebel garden, which had once been a dry, disappointing, neglected corner of the Garden of Greensworth, which now grew brightly and chaotically. The rebel flowers who had bravely uprooted themselves for the promise of a new kind of belonging looked at their beautiful, multicolored, joyful garden and said, "It is done." But Violet, the one who had brought them all together, who was the reason for their new life, looked thoughtfully back at them. "But is it done?" she said. "We have our corner, and we could live here blissfully for many, many seasons. But what about the patches of dirt we passed on the way here? The empty lot at the end of the lane? The cracked pavement by the school gate? What about the flowers that don't even know yet that a place like this exists? We can't stop just because we have what we want." And then the dandelion said, "So what do we do?" And Violet smiled. "We'll make seed bombs in the autumn when our petals start to shrivel and our seeds start to drop into the soil." And they waited 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And when the nights became cool and the warmth fleeting, each flower offered some of its seeds, and they mixed them all up. Violet showed them how to take a small handful of soil and pack it around a mix of seeds: daisy seeds, sunflower seeds, bluebell seeds, a few bold dandelion seeds, because we all want those dandelions, don't we? And rose seeds in their little rose hips, and tiny purple seeds from Violet herself. And she showed them how to press the seeds into a damp ball of soil and roll it tightly and let it dry in the sun until it was round and firm and ready. "Now what?" asked the flowers. "When someone throws a seed bomb," said Violet, "it lands somewhere new. It sits and it waits, and then when the spring rains come, the water soaks in, the soil breaks apart, and the seeds wake up." "Just like that?" said Daisy. "Yes, just like that, all on their own, in a place nobody planted them." The dandelion turned her seed bomb over in her leaves. She thought about all the times she'd been pulled up and told she didn't belong. "And when the seeds grow," she said slowly, "they'll be all mixed up together, different flowers side by side." "Just like us," said Violet. That evening, as the stars came out, they threw them. One by one, the seed bombs arced over the old stone wall, over the neat rows of the grand garden, out into the lanes and the lots and quiet overlooked places of Greensworth, and landed softly in the dark. They wouldn't see what happened next, not until spring, and they waited 3 months. And when the rains came, they came gently. Drop by drop, the seed bombs softened and opened, and the seeds inside stretched and reached and pushed up to the light. A dandelion in a doorway, a bluebell by a bus stop, a wild, untidy purple flower in the middle of a perfectly ordinary street. Nobody knew where they came from, but if you looked closely, very closely, they were always growing in a little cluster, different shapes, different colors, different sizes, all of them together, just like a garden.
The flowers that we have gathered together today are our beauty, our strength, and our resiliency. They are a celebration of everything we love and believe in. They are as delicate as our spirits and as strong as the pounding of our hearts.
We will soon invite you to come forward, not as you did before. We will start with the back of the south side of the sanctuary. Come forward, and as you go back into your seats, when they are done, then you will start from the front and go around counterclockwise back to your seats, and then you will come forward and come through. And I will bring a vase to you, and you will bring a vase to those who cannot come forward. Yes. Let us begin. Oh, one more thing. I've missed something. You will also notice bowls of seed bombs. Each seed bomb carries the same wildflower mix, no dandelions. As you take your flower, please take a seed bomb, and sometime late summer or fall, throw that seed bomb somewhere, over a fence, not your neighbor's, into a meadow or a ditch or a roadside, a dry spot in your yard, even out the car window onto the side of the road. And then be patient. 3 months. And you might think it will never be green again, and then when the spring rains come, who knows what will happen. Now, let us begin. Let us join together. Let us join together in prayer. We come to you as a garden, Spirit of Earth, each of us a different flower, shaped by different soils, colored by different storms, blooming in our own season. Some of us are roses, thorned and bold. Some of us are violets, half hidden in the shade. Some are still in bud, waiting for the warmth that will finally open us. Teach us to be a garden that makes room for all. Help us not to demand that every flower be the same, reach the same height, or bloom on the same day. Where we have pulled up what was unfamiliar, grant us the grace to replant with open hands. And when the cold comes, when the frost creeps in and the petals fall, remind us that beneath the ground, life is still gathering itself, that what looks like an ending is often only a rest, that spring is not a promise broken, but a promise kept slowly. May we tend to one another. May we be tended. May this community be a garden where the struggling are watered, the weary are given light, and no one is left to grow alone. Amen, and blessed be.
Blessed be.
And I invite you to rise for our closing song, the Garden Song.
let us extinguish our chalice and share our benediction. We extinguish the light, the warm community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. And now, may the Spirit of life hold you, may love bless you, and may joy find a place in your days. Love to you all. Go in peace.